Hello, my name is Brayden Oski.
And I'm Austin Morales, and you're watching The Inner Gamer On.
And today we'll be talking about Ubisoft's new free-to-play shooter called XDefiant, bringing in factions from all the Tom Clancy games all in one. But the question is, did we really ask for this? Let's find out.
And as always, if you enjoy this content, please like, subscribe, bang that bell, because you know you want to. Do it for the tube. The YouTube.
Speaking of games that we're not sure about, Ubisoft also announced a new Tom Clancy game they're working on, which is called XDefiant. And they said, quote, fast-paced firefights meets punk rock mosh pits, which I do not understand after watching this trailer.
And nobody asked for this.
Nobody asked for this.
Why, Ubisoft? Why?
It's a free-to-play first-person shooter. It's going to be 6v6. Close quarters, kind of has a Call of Duty kind of vibe, feel. It's a little bit faster paced. You have different factions you can be part of from all the Tom Clancy games. So Tom Clancy, like the Wolves from Recon, Echelon from Splinter Cell, and the Outcasts and Cleaners from The Division. And each one has their own traits, abilities, and ultimates. And then they have different kits and stuff like that to do different things. So it's kind of like a little bit of Call of Duty, a little bit of Valorant, a little bit of Overwatch, like all these things. But it's colorful, but that's about it.
Everyone is making something like this.
Yeah. It's like kind of with Hyperscape. It's like too little, too late, I feel like. I mean, Hyperscape was interesting and like had a little bit of a fun concept for a minute, but like looking at this, like this is literally a shooter with powers. And it's like, why would I want to stop playing the other shooter with powers in favor of this?
Because Valorant is the one that Valve came up with, right?
No, Valorant is Riot Games.
Yeah, it's just, I don't know. They're flooding the market with stuff. Like maybe people who like Ubisoft games will play this, but I mean, I don't see it being that big. I mean, I guess they got Rainbow Six Siege, but that's like its own thing that people already love and enjoy. So that makes sense why people will gravitate to that. And obviously it's come back from nothing. But I mean, this is a kind of a new IP, so I just don't see this being. I mean, it could be fun. I don't know, but yeah, there's just too many, and I'd rather play the ones I know. Like it makes sense for Apex to come up with the arena mode. Like they have everything there. Yeah, they just consolidate it into a mode that is going to be alongside the battle royale. So
yeah, they already have the player base doing stuff, which is good. But yeah, I mean, it's free to play. I'm going to play it. I'm going to try it, but I really think it's going to go the same way Hyperscape did, and it's going to be fun for a couple weeks, and then people are going to decide to go back to the games they've already been investing their time into.
And now you have to continue this games as a service for X amount of years and come up with content that no one's going to buy or play.
I was actually surprised For Honor is still like getting updates because I figured that game would have died off.
Why? There's no way.
There's an audience playing it, but I don't know how big they are. Like, but that's one that also surprised me because I mean, Rainbow Six Siege actually, when it first came out, I thought it was gonna be a dud, and then it kept going, and
So last 24 hours, For Honor had over 5,000 peak players.
It's better than Avengers up to this.
That's true. Recently. And somehow Avengers is still coming out with stuff.
Yeah,
and then playing for 8 minutes, 5,000, which their peak was 216,000.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's all-time peak. So back in August 2018, they had 216
That's a shit ton of people
players.
playing that month. Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know.
So apparently released in February 2017. They didn't get their peak until August 2018.
Yeah.
And then obviously it's just dropping off since then.
Yeah. Well, I'm curious too because this is on PC, so I'm curious to know what console was like because
that's true.
This game I feel like was probably more played on it seems to feel more like a console game to me than it was like a PC game.
Yeah.
And I wish there was better ways to get numbers for that stuff, but there's not.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, it looks like a good game, but it's like not. It looks good, but this reminds me of like when what's the game that we played for a little bit, the MMO like game that the Hellblade guys made. Had the great soundtrack. Bleeding Edge.
Bleeding Edge, yeah.
It has a visual aesthetic, kind of a Bleeding Edge. I mean, not as good, but I kind of feel that because it's got the graffiti thing going on and all the different stuff. But
yeah,
I feel it's going to be the same kind of system. It's like, it's going to be cool, and they're going to shut down the servers and be like, sorry, it's not going to work.
Yeah, I feel like it's a dud on release. Sorry.
Yeah. Anyway, well, that's Ubisoft. And that's the conclusion of our game segment, everybody.